Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Bridget and today I'm going to be doing my first cash stuffing video. I'm super excited as I have just come across this way of budgeting and I have become recently very obsessed with it. I have been binge watching so many people's YouTube channels and I've realized that this is a way of budgeting that I think would really work for me, so I'm very excited to try it. I did cash stuff 2 weeks ago with my last paycheck from September, so my cash envelopes have a little bit of money already in it. I'm a bi-weekly employee. I do have two incomes. I get paid from both jobs bi-weekly and they actually fall in the same week that I get paid. I might end up down the road splitting the paychecks, so I am basically cash stuffing every week. So one week I might do my full-time job and then the second week I'll do my part-time job. Currently I'm just doing it bi-weekly until I kind of get the swing of things because this is new to me. I've always been pretty good with saving my money. I have like a regular savings account with my bank as well as a tax-free savings account with my bank as well. So I've always every paycheck been putting money away in there and I pay my bills as soon as I get paid so that I don't, overlap on anything. And then from there on, whatever money I have left, I just keep in the bank and then I spend it. And unfortunately, I've realized that I've become a kind of an impulse shopper. So I will go shopping and then if I see something that I really like or that I want or that I convince myself that I need, I'll just buy it right then and there. And honestly, half the time I don't even look at the price and I don't even really, process what the amount is when I go to pay for it because I've gotten so used to just like tapping my debit card or my credit card and then just walking out the store with it. So thankfully I'm blessed where, I do have a decent income and I work a lot. I'm able to buy things when I want to, but I just notice, especially in the past few months, where I'll go shopping to pick up one thing and then I'll leave with, 10 other things that I didn't really need. And then by the time I get home and I'm unpacking my bags, I'm like, why did I buy this? Or like, did I really need that? I'm not sure if anyone else feels that way. Please let me know if you do so that I'm not alone in this. I was scrolling through YouTube one day and I think it was about a couple weeks ago and I think it was Baddies and Budgets, if I'm saying that right. Her YouTube channel showed up on my home screen and I thought that it was looked really cool and I never knew what sinking funds was or anything like that, so I clicked on it and that whole night I binge watched like all of her videos. Love her channel. It's really great and it really inspires me to kind of take control of my own finances and just see where my money's going and really start saving larger quantities than I already am. I started watching all of her videos and I think it was actually in her first or second video, she mentioned, and looking over your last couple months of statements from the bank, because we get so used to just like tapping our cards and not really paying attention to the amounts of what we're spending and what we're buying until we've already bought it. So I thought that was a really smart thing. So I printed off I think the last 3 months of my bank invoices, 3 months statements I printed off, and honestly, like I spent much money, especially at Starbucks. Like the amount of money I spent at Starbucks really shocked me. I use the app. I don't pay with my debit card. But I would always transfer money to my app, and I was highlighting, my transfers to my Starbucks app, and I was transferring like $30–40 at a time. And I was doing that like every 3 or 4 days. And that's a lot of money like to be spending on coffee. So I'm gonna go less and, get the smaller serving size because I don't really need a venti iced coffee at 6 in the morning every single day. So I'm gonna do that as well as, utilize this new system of cash budgeting. And also there is a store that I go to, which is Sage, and it is an all-natural store. It's a Canadian-based store. It's really amazing, but I'm extremely addicted to it. I shop online or I'll go in the store and I will literally spend like $300–400 at a time because a lot of the times I'll be in the store and they sell essential oils and they sell natural like body butters and face cleansers and like diffusers and cleaning supplies and all that. So I do get a lot of my household items from there. A lot of the products that I do buy from there I do end up using, but just a large quantity of products that I get at one time is unnecessary. I should really just pick and choose what I'm going to buy, whenever I do go there, rather than basically buying, oh, I love this smell, I'm going to get it, or oh, this is a new product, I'm going to get it. So I really need to cut back on that. I don't think I have a sinking fund for Sage as of yet. I will probably make it in my next video, just because I'm kind of running on the bare minimum here. This was kind of a last minute decision. I decided that I was just gonna go for it. I was gonna make a YouTube channel, just to, you know, get started on this, to keep myself accountable as well, because being consistent with something is very hard for me. The only thing I'm really consistent with in my life is, you know, working. Kind of a workaholic, but anything else I start, I usually just drop off from. But this, I really want to stick to it. I feel like this budgeting system is amazing. I'm not doing a zero-based budget, so I get paid and then I basically pay my bills for the 2 weeks, and then I transfer money into a tax-free savings account that I like to put a couple $100s in every 2 weeks, as well as a regular savings account that I put a couple $100s in as well. And then I am going off a minimal budget to kind of disperse between my sinking funds and then my variable expenses, which are my cash envelopes, like gas and groceries and all that. But I've really cut down my spending, and hopefully this budget is, I think, kind of close to what I should be spending anyway. I'm going to focus on sticking to my lists, being as minimal as possible with my purchasing. So hopefully that works for me. But this is my budget binder. Adventure Awaits. I got it from Michael's, and this is where I kind of just write down my budget and everything. It has like my incomes, my bills, my variable expenses, and all that. So everything is written down in here. So I'll put that to a side. This one is my sinking funds binder. As of right now, I do have a few envelopes that I'm going to add in, like my Sage envelopes, and then I think there's 2 more envelopes I want to add in. Right now, this is what I'm working with. So Eli's medical fund. Eli is my dog. He is an 11-year-old Jack Russell pug. I do work at a vet, thankfully, and I've been there for 12 years, and you know, a lot of my medical expenses are highly discounted and all that, but he does have leg issues and needs leg surgeries every few years, so those unfortunately are not covered. I just work at a reg practice. I don't work at an emergency clinic anymore. I did when he had his previous surgery, so thankfully that was very much discounted, which was amazing. But I'm going forward, unless I work in another emergency practice, because the surgeries that he needs are specialized, I have to pay out of pocket for that. So currently it just has $40 for Eli's medical fund. Surgeries average about $3,000 to $5,000. I think it's probably even more than that, depending on hospitalization. If he injures his leg and has to go for an immediate surgery, I want to bulk this up. In the meantime, I do have money in my savings account for, you know, if anything like that happens, the money is there. But I figured, you know what, I'm starting cash stuffing. Let me start from zero, basically. But you know, if worse comes to worse and something happens and he needs a surgery ASAP, you know, I have the money in my accounts anyway. Regardless of my income, he is definitely going to be getting money. And then I have my medical fund. So I do have health insurance with my jobs. This is just kind of going to be for if I get a prescription that it doesn't fully cover, or if I go to the dentist more often than they cover. So that's just going to be kind of just used for that. So I think that only has like $20. Yeah. It's funny because you'll probably notice that Eli's medical fund is going to get a lot larger, a lot faster than mine, just because he's my baby and, you know, he comes first. So I have car maintenance. So my car is quite old. At some point there's going to be issues with it. Thankfully, the worst I've had is like just needing a new battery, new tires, stuff like that. So that's been fine. I've just taken that money out of, you know, my checking account. My car is from 2006, I believe. So, but going forward with the cash stuffing, I want to start putting money in specific areas. So this is going to be my car maintenance fund, and I am going to be continually bulking this up. At some point, it's definitely going to need more things as things progresses. Sorry, the scratching at my door is Eli. So yeah, so this is what that is for. Only has 40 currently. Hair and nail fund. So I love to get my nails done. I get them done every 3 weeks or so. And then my hair, I get my hair done every, I think, about 4 months. I kind of like slack on that just because I work so much and finding the time is quite hard. So that's going to be constantly getting money because, you know, self-care is important. So currently it has $35. Gifts and birthdays, you know, pretty self-explanatory. And then Christmas fund, I have $30 in there currently right now. I'm trying to get like $1,000 in it, but I'm not sure, considering, yeah, I think 1,000 should be more than enough. Even if I get like 800, that should be more than enough. We don't have any kids in our family, so I just kind of buy gifts for my parents and my siblings and my boyfriend. But I like to spoil them just because I work so much. I'm not able to spend as much time with my family as I would like to. So that's how I show love is through gifts, and I always buy things that I know that they want or that I know that they need. So I'm gonna be bulking that up, and as long as I get like 800, and I'll be more than happy with that. Emergency fund, I'm gonna be bulking emergency fund up because if anything happens, I'd rather pull the money from here. Never know when something's gonna happen, and I want to be able to have this money too in case my mom has an emergency and needs the extra funds. So then shopping and clothes, I might bulk it up a little more come November because I think I need a new winter jacket, so probably bulk that up and then use that for a winter coat. So condo fund, I am trying to move in the new year, probably about April, probably start looking in March to try and be out by April. So I did start saving for this. I had like cash just in like a little piggy bank, so I decided since I'm doing the cash stuffing now, I was going to take the money out of there and then put it in here. I put in 50 bucks last week and I already had $1,000 in it, so now I have 1,050, which actually reminds me, it looks like it is only 50 because there is only the 50 in here. So the $1,000 that I already had saved before starting this 2 weeks ago, I actually put into my bank, into just a separate account, just strictly for my condo fund. So this condo fund will be for first and last month, as well as furniture, because I would need all new furniture, and then like any appliances I need and all that. So I definitely need to bulk this up. Right now it's at 1,050, and I actually ordered these. I got some stuff from this Etsy shop. So it's from an Etsy store. It's called Kathy's Place, and she had these 1K placeholder slips, and I thought, you know what, let me get that because that would also encourage me to continue to save. So I ordered a bunch from her shop because I know that especially for the condo fund, I am going to be saving larger amounts over time. So I actually place one of these. I'm so excited. I just ordered those 1,000K slips from her, and she threw in, you know, the cash breakdown as well as this envelope for free, which was really cute and sweet. So thank you so much, Kathy, for that. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to put this 1K slip in here as well. Vacation fund only has $5. Yes, $5 in it currently. I did just come back from holiday. I stayed at a cottage for a week with my boyfriend and it was amazing. So I did whatever money I had put aside for vacation. I just used it 2 weeks ago when I started cash stuffing. I just put a $5 in there because I was leaving for vacation. So, but I always want to put something in my sinking funds. I don't have very much debt. I only have one credit card that has a bit amount on it, but I'm sure I'll pay that through the year. Now I'm gonna keep bulking this up though, because you never know what can come up. And then also if, you know, when tax season comes around or anything like that, if my mom needs assistance, I'll definitely help her out too, because that's my mom and I'll do what I can for her. So taxes, every year I end up owing, and I owe a pretty decent amount every single year. When I do my taxes, I know I'm gonna owe. It's inevitable. I want to be able to pull the money here and just pay it right then and there, rather than, you know, pull the money from my savings account or my checking account or anything like that. So those are all my sinking funds. So this is my budget plan. I just wrote it down on a sheet because I had to go to the bank to take the money out, so I needed to know like exactly what ways I was taking it out. So I am cash stuffing $770. So
put the $100 there, 50, 100, 150, 200, so that's 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 40, 60, 80, 3, 100, yeah, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 7, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, yay!
Did that without any issues. All right, let's get this going. So I ordered cash envelopes off of a store on Etsy, but unfortunately they haven't come in yet. So I'm just kind of working with these envelopes that I got from the bank. So right now I have groceries, gas, laundry, dining out, and then buffer. So I also have shopping here. Buffer, I'm just putting some money in just as kind of like if I do end up going over my groceries or gas. I'm new to cash budgeting and I'm so used to just like tapping my debit card. I kind of estimated on how much I think I should be spending, but if I end up going over, I will use the money from the buffer. If I have to, as the weeks go on, I will up the amount, specifically for groceries and gas, just because, you know, you have to eat and I have to get to work. So I'll up that if I have to, but all the other ones will just stay as is. Okay, so groceries is getting $150, and I am doing three $50 bills. So that's 50, 100, 150. I'm really excited to get the new cash envelopes because they're just like so decorative, and you know, I got it from an Etsy shop, so supporting a small business is very important to me. All right, so groceries, I'll just put that over there. Gas is getting 50. I hope this is enough. Gas is quite expensive. It's like $1.40 a liter, I think. So yeah, it's expensive. So 20, 40, 50. Thankfully, my full-time job, I work from home, but my part-time job, I do have to go into the clinic, of course. And I work that job 6 days a week, constantly driving there, and then regular driving amounts as well for groceries and all that. So gas. So laundry, I am doing 20. So I'm going to be doing 2 10s. So laundry. Dining out is getting $30, and that is going to be 3 10s. 1, 2, 3, so $30. And I forgot how pretty like our money actually is, like how colorful it is here in Canada. Like I love how different the colors are, and you can really just tell, you know, the different amounts because of just like how each color, I don't know, they're just so pretty. I love colorful things. All right, so shopping is getting 20, and I'm doing 2 10s. So 10, 20. Buffer is getting 25. It is going to be 2 10s and a 5. 10, 20, and 5, 10, 25. All right, so let's buffer. So these are all my cash envelopes. I'll show these in my wallet here. So I'll put that to the side. So now we are doing the sinking funds. I see people do like 100 envelope challenges, but I am just starting this in October, so I figured, okay, there's no way I can do the 100 envelopes, but maybe I can do 30. So I just kind of wrote random numbers on 30 different envelopes, so I'm going to be stuffing those to the end of the year, and then at the end of the year I'm probably going to put the money, you know, towards my condo fund or to my retirement fund or something like that. I'm not sure what I want to do with it, but I want to do like a savings challenge, so I just wrote random numbers on 30 different envelopes. When I stuff my sinking funds, I'm also going to be stuffing 3 envelopes this week, so it's going to be number 1, 3, and 40. Let's go back to our sinking funds here. So I'm going to move this over here. And I already filled in the trackers at the back for what I'm inputting in today. Eli is getting 40, so he's getting 2 20s. So 20, 40. And he should now have 80. 20, 40, 60, 80 for my little Eli. And then my medical is getting 20. It has 20 in there currently, so it should have 40 now. 20 out, and it is just getting, yes, just $20 bill. So 20, 40. Car maintenance should have 40. I am putting in another 40, which is going to be 2 20s, which will make it 80. So 1, 2, so 40, 40, 80. Hair and nail fund should have 35. I am putting in 40, so it should be 75. Is it bad that I'm putting more into my hair and nail fund than in my medical fund? Girls gotta have nice hair and nails. All right, so 40. That should be 75. So 20, 40, 60, 75. So birthdays and gifts, that is getting 15. So it'll be getting a 10 and a 5. So I'm adding 15. I had 10. So 10, 15, 20, 25. So Christmas fund, I'm giving this $30. So currently it has $30. 30. And I will be putting in another 30. And that will bring it up to 60. 20, 40, 50, 60. Emergency fund, I am putting in $20. It should currently have $20. 10, 15, 20. Oh, don't lose it now. All right, and it is getting a $20 bill. So 20, 30, 35, 40. Shopping slash clothes is getting 20. It should currently have 10 in there. 5, 10, and it is getting just 120. 20, 25, 30. Condo fund is getting 150. It is getting my $100 bill as well as my 50. Okay, so I guess I should put the 1,000 placeholder at the front. So 1,100, 1,150, 1,200. So vacation fund, I just came back from holiday, so I'm not gonna be going anywhere anytime soon. It should only have $5, and I am putting in 15. Oh wait, no, sorry, I'm putting in 10. So now it has $15. Debt, I am putting in $30. It should currently have $10. 5, 10. I'm putting in 30, which is 120 and 110. So I have 20, 30, 35, 40. Taxes, I'm only putting in 10. Currently it should have 15, so 10, 15, and then I'm putting in another 10. So it's 10, 25. 25 on the tracker. And these trackers that I have in here are just like printed ones that I saw from Google Images. But that is that. And I do have, oh yes, a savings challenge. I'm filling envelopes 1, 3, and 4. So I don't have any actual envelopes. I also want to go on Etsy for this and find, 100 envelope challenge kit type things, because in the new year, I do want to start with like doing the 100 envelope challenge and then the 52-week challenge as well. But currently I just have, random envelopes that I added numbers on. So it's 1, 3. And these are just random numbers that I kind of picked in my head. I don't know how much it's going to add up to. We'll find out at the end of the year. So 1, 3, and 40. Because I live in Canada, we only have our bills only go to a minimum of $5. So I see people do challenges with the envelopes and they're able to put in like a $1 bill or a $2. And I suppose I could do that. Like I could just put a loonie in here if I wanted to. And then for the $3, put like a loonie and a toonie, but I hate change. So I decided that, you know what, if I'm going to be doing savings challenges like this, even though it only calls for, $1, I'm going to be putting in a $5 because I don't want to have change clinking around everywhere. Just $1, I am putting in 5. And because I'm only doing 30 envelopes and they are just random numbers, I picked, I'm not sure exactly how much this is going to save up to. So that's going to be a surprise. And then also, putting in an extra $4 in this $1 envelope is going to make money add up, is going to be like a larger amount than it normally would have been, which is really exciting. So the $3 envelope is getting a 5. So that is going in here. And then I have my $40 left. That's going into my $40 envelope, of course. Okay, so filled 3. And then I have some that I've already filled from 2 weeks ago. So I already have number 5, 18, and 25. So I'm just gonna add these here. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that back in the box. So this is my rollover money that I had from when I did my cash stuffing 2 weeks ago. And then I had cash out to take when I went on holiday, but you know, we were at a cabin for the whole week and I didn't go shopping. I didn't do, you know, anything that cost any money. So I have quite a bit of rollover money. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. Perfect. So $85. And they're all in 5s because I went to the bank and with my rollover money, I think it was like I had like a 50 and then like a 20 or so. So I just said, you know, please exchange it all for 5s because I wasn't sure where I wanted to place the money. And I just figure, you know, 5s are the easiest. I'm going to put 10 in Eli's medical. So I'm going to add 10 from the rollover money. So that's going to be 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90. And then my medical, I am giving 10. So I'm going to do 2 5s, of course, because I only have 5s. So there we go. So 40, 45, 50. I kind of expected that I would have some rollover money just because we were in the middle of nowhere and we bought everything that we needed, but I'm happy that it was 85. That's really, really great. So car maintenance, I'm doing 20. So 5, 10, 15, 20, and it currently has 80. Okay. So I have 80. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Hair and nails is getting 0. Birthdays is getting 15. So that is 25. 5, 10, 15. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, so Christmas is getting 0. Emergency is getting 20. So I think when I have rollover money, I am going to, you know, bulk up my emergency as well as Eli's medical, of course. I have 40, so 20, 30, 35, 40. And then I am putting in 20. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So now emergency fund is at $60. So this is shopping and clothes. I don't think shopping and clothes is getting anything. Oh, clothes is getting 10 actually. There's 20, 10, 15, 20. And then I think this is it. I don't think anything else is getting anything. Yes, so 5, 10. Yeah, so 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, and then condo fund got enough today, got 150, vacation is not getting anything, debt is not getting anything, tax is not getting anything. Great. That is my sinking funds binder. My cash envelopes are stuffed for the 2 weeks. Well, thank you so much for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.